suspected of being behind the attacks which killed at least 129 people last week. These are the scenes now. Earlier we did manage to get some video of one of the raids in a house in this particular area of Paris. There were 2 assailants killed in the raid, including a woman who detonated a suicide bomb, and the police also arrested 7 other people. The police were in fact after the Islamic State militant Abdul Hamid Aboud, who was initially thought to have orchestrated the Paris attacks from Syria. Now, a judicial source said police had originally been hunting other suspects in Saint Denis, but they now believe that Aboud was one of those barricaded in an apartment. So the coordinated series of bombings and the shootings on Friday was, as we know, the worst atrocity in France since World War II. And investigators soon linked the attacks to a militant cell in Belgium, which was in contact with the Islamic State in Syria. ISIL claimed responsibility for the attacks, saying they were in retaliation for French air raids in Syria and Iraq over the past year. And France has now called for a global coalition to defeat the radicals and has already launched 3 large airstrikes on Raqqa, the de facto Islamic State capital in northern Syria. But we have these pictures now coming into us from Paris because these raids, they in fact continued for several hours. They weren't conducted just over a very short time. There were reports that one of those involved, a suspected suicide bomber, in fact blew herself up during this particular raid.